Let us hear the conclusion, your whole purpose of why you were created. Because he punishes not only the body, he also punishes the soul. Right? Blessing and a curse. That's the flesh. But the Spirit shows you he's coming for a nation, a chosen nation of people. He's not just going to do a pit stop while he's dropping bombs and I'm gonna prove to you, our actions dictate a blessing or a curse, a punishment or deliverance. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 26 and verse 11.
Come on.
And thou shalt rejoice in every good thing.
11 and 26. 11, 26.
Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 26.
Come on.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
Listen, this is Moses. He said, listen, Israel, today I put one hand I have a blessing, the other hand I have a curse. Read on. Hold on, we're dealing with this question and I'll deal with you, sis. All right, because he asked a very good question. Read on.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
Come on.
Which I command you this day.
Listen up.
And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
You see that? He said a curse if you decide not to do it God's way. He said that's happened to us over and over again. We hear the laws, we're like, nah, I'm not ready for that yet. Or do we make an excuse and we pull another doctrine to cover the laws of God? We got to be very careful. I myself been jacked up many times trying to do that. Because you know why? Because sin is sweet. Sin feels good. We gratify the flesh, not the spirit, when we do that. You understand that? How y'all doing, brothers? How y'all doing? We going over the blessing and the curse. A curse is what, brothers? A curse is what? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Huh? It's a bad thing. God is telling you right now, today you have a choice. To receive the blessing or the bad thing, the curse. As a nation, we've been receiving the curses over and over and over. And the proof is, we're the ones in the ghettos. We're the ones the first to get shot up. We're the ones to get the baddest, the worst job, right? Why? It's because we've been receiving the worst thing. And how do we receive the worst thing? Watch this. We just shared it with our brother right here to show you the importance of keeping God's laws. Watch this.
Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 26.
Come on.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
Come on.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
Let's go.
Which I command you this day.
Read.
And a curse.
And a what?
A curse.
Read.
If you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
Now, let me ask you, have you ever been taught the commandments of God? Have your pastor, your pastor's all over TV, social media?
No, man.
You've never been taught that?
No, well, it's the general.
That's the general right there.
Yeah,
and he has not given you not? Oh, you're talking about the soldier. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the brother across the street. Oh, all right.
Sit down, good man.
There you go. So you've been rehearsing the righteous act. Good. So we need to see you at the congregation. Today's a high holy day. One of the most important days.
That's true.
Okay, Sabbath day is us remembering eternal life. Okay. Oh, brother. Oh, okay. You got it off the road, then what? No, brother. That's when you call another brother. Come pick me up. I need to keep the holy day Sabbath holy. That's right. It's more important to us.
Well, it's hard to get to him.
You understand what I'm saying? No, you got other brothers in the congregation. But you can't do it by yourself.
Right.
Ecclesiastes 4:9. We are not alone. Remember, the Lord is not coming for one individual, brothers. He's coming for a nation, a chosen nation of people. He's not just going to do a pit stop while he's dropping bombs and causing all the people to sin or being destroyed. He's not just going to do a pit stop at your house. No. The ones that's going to be delivered, the ones that are found keeping his laws. He's going to do that pit stop on a Sabbath day. On that day to come find, hey, these are my chosen people that respect my laws. Go ahead. That's the devil.
All right.
That's right. The deceiver. Yeah, brother. And you know that, right? But listen, you know what? You still show you believe in that. You know that?
No, I don't.
You know why?
No, I don't.
Because you didn't honor the Sabbath day. And guess what? He teach don't respect the Sabbath day.
Right.
So be very mindful, brother.
Well, I don't believe in it.
Okay, even if you don't believe it, your actions show.
No, I respect the Sabbath.
Okay, all right, Lord's will you do.
Yes.
Prove me wrong.
Because
Prove me wrong.
Him show me what I want.
Uh-huh.
Me always try to reach out to him and say what
You got what I want?
balance out.
Ecclesiastes 4, 9. Read what you got.
But
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor.
You see that? So you're not supposed to be by yourself in this walk. When it comes to this understanding, you should not be left to yourself. You should not make excuses to be by yourself either. The reason why we do that, because we are a sick nation, a dysfunctional nation. We think, let me stay in the midst of my darkness. I can't be around these righteous men, or I can't be around other people that can see my true sin, right? No, the Lord said, come boldly to his throne. That way you can get the healing. You can get that, hey, you know what, brothers tell hey brother, I see you going through a hard time. What's going on? Let me know. Most brothers deal with addiction. How are you gonna get the help with the addiction if you don't have brothers to pray for you? They'll help you to hold you accountable not to go to that drug spot. You understand that? No. When I say that, I'm talking in general with brothers, in general. Because we are a nation that deal with all types of dysfunction. Whether it's lust.
Because sometimes me even say, alright, dude.
Yeah.
Listen to music. This is the music I want you to
Listen to your music on the set. No, brother.
No, man. He said me.
I got you, I understand.
Yes.
But what we telling you, brother, make your effort to be at the Sabbath.
Right.
We got brothers in the States that drive 3 hours, 2 hours to get to the Sabbath. We got brothers right here with us right now, right? They make it their business to drive, I don't care, 2 hours. The island, how long is this island? Only an hour. Come on, brother.
Right.
Come on. You know how far you had other nations who wanted to hear the wisdom of Solomon? Give me
Bring
that.
it out.
Give me that. We're going to get an example out of the scriptures how we had other people that wanted to desire to hear the wisdom of our forefathers. Watch this. So now he's going to leave you a message behind it. If she could do that, if other nations could do that, right? How much more you should do that being a descendant of the chosen nation.
That's right.
Right? Because it's given to you. Read.
First Kings chapter 10 and verse 1. And when the queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon concerning the name of the Lord,
Read.
she came to prove him with hard questions.
She came to prove him with hard questions. Give me the one in Matthew 12. That's the one I want. Let's get that. She came afar to listen to the wisdom of Solomon, King Solomon, right? Black king. Watch this. God remembered this, Christ remembered this, and he attached a punishment for those who don't have the same zeal to do that. Don't make an excuse, but make an effort. Ask a brother who's available to come get me. I live X, Y, and Z to come help me out. 2 are better than 1, right? You have a good reward. Read what you got.
Matthew chapter 12 and verse 42.
Come on.
The queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with this generation.
Come on.
And shall condemn it. For she came from the uttermost parts of the earth.
She came far from the other parts of the earth to do what?
To hear the wisdom of Solomon.
To hear the wisdom of Solomon. So she's going to have prime before those that don't believe. So you got to be wise. Be very wise, brothers. You need to desire what's being brought before you. Yeah, well, how about today? Let's go to the Sabbath. We congregating in a couple of minutes. We're going to be there. The door is open for you, brother. The door is open for you. The door is open. We got, give them the addresses right now. So look, the Lord is constantly stretching forth his hand. He's showing you, hey, brothers, I'm making a way for y'all. It's up to you to take hold of it. We're going to teach you the laws so that you can benefit in your life. You understand what I'm saying, brother? So that's the importance of learning and mastering the laws and not doing the same sin over and over. That's when the judgment comes. I'm gonna prove it to you. Give me that in Hebrews 10 and 26. Watch this. This is the problem we have when we'll say, yeah, brothers, you need to stop sinning, right? We'll tell brothers that, or sisters, we all sin. Okay, we understand that. But after hearing what you need to do to stop sinning, will you continue it afterwards? That's when it's showtime now. Right. That's your book? Come on, man. Let's go.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully.
If we now, after hearing the laws of God, we purposely say, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I am what I am. Right? Read what's going to happen to you.
But if we sin willfully. After that, we have received the knowledge of the truth.
So if I was to continue this wicked commandment, we're going to show you the commandment. Well, we already read it earlier. Not to get tattoos. And I then continue to get tattoos. What's going to happen?
After we receive the knowledge of truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
You see that? Now, there's no excuse now. Now I'm going to be judged. 31, verse 31. Because God is letting you know. After you understand, I forgave you. I see you did it. If you continue in that path, then there's going to be a judgment. Now, Christ's blood that you protect cannot protect you anymore. It cannot. Because now you decided, yes, I'm going to do what Satan told me to do. I'm not going to do the laws. Right? And you continue in the sin, then this is what's going to happen.
Verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. But call to remembrance the former days.
You see that? Call to remembrance the former days, meaning the commandments. When we was being taught the righteous way. So that's what we encourage our brothers to do. Though you in the midst of sin, you still have time to do what? And that's called what? Most of our brothers in Christianity know. Grace is called grace. You have a time period to fix your behavior before the Lord before he has to send judgment upon us. Yes, he sends judgment two ways. You're going to die twice. In your sin, whether it is a car crash, disease, whatever it is, then he'll catch your soul on the other side. Because he punishes not only the body, he also punishes the soul. Right? That's why it's called death twice. You die twice. You're a two-time loser. Your soul is exactly what is eternal. It cannot be what the Lord will judge. He speaks to the soul. He speaks to that spirit of us. Give me that Galatians 5. Corinthians 2, right? Chapter 2. Right? Natural man versus spirit. Let's get that. Because that's what we need to pay attention to. Like that voice that's coming out. Doctors, scientists are trying to find out where is the source of the voice that comes out of our mouth. They don't know. They can't understand it. Even when a man is dead, they don't understand why is that last breath taken or how the heart beats. Right? They give you the little sign, oh, the cell, the ATP connects to this, and then that's what causes your heart to stop. No, they can't understand the things about it. Right? Because they don't fear the Lord. Watch this.
1 Corinthians. Chapter 2 and verse 14.
Come on.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God.
Come on.
For they are foolishness unto him.
So that's how we understand the difference between your flesh and your spirit. The spirit was given to God, right? He understands the laws and commandments. He understands he must do it. He understands the benefits. You find that joy. You feel it. When you understand, I'm in right standing with my Lord, my Creator. I'm fulfilling my purpose. All these men have experienced that joy. Once they said, you know what? Damn, I was living a life of crime, of sin. And once I understand the right things to do and follow the instructions, you see a peace to begin to come in. You see that peace and you see you walking in your what? Your purpose. That's what it is. Your soul identifies with your purpose. Your purpose as an Israelite man is to walk in your purpose. That is in the fear and admonition of the laws of God. Okay? That's what you was created for. I'm going to prove it. You know what I want? You finish that scripture?
No, sir.
Finish it and give me that purpose.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God.
They don't understand it.
For they are foolishness unto him.
Right. The commandments is foolishness to the flesh. Right? The commandments is something spiritual. Right? Not to sleep around with multiple women. That is a spiritual understanding. Right? But the flesh is like, what the hell is it? And you are homosexual if you don't sleep around with multiple women. I was taught that, right, as a young man, to gratify the flesh. Right? Get your rocks off before you get married. That's what I was taught. Satisfy sin. That's the flesh. But the spirit shows you discipline. I'm going to prove it to you.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion, your whole purpose of why you were created. Read.
Fear God
Come on.
and keep his commandments.
Read.
For this is the whole duty.
This is the what?
The whole duty of man.
You see what God just said to you? He said your whole duty as a man, the chosen man, is to do what? Have the fear of God. Having the fear of God is always going to his checkoff list. As an employee, right? I go to my job, I need to make sure, okay, what I need to do with the assignments today. Am I on cash register or am I cleaning the toilet? doing this today? Where's my tools? Where's my mom? That's how I instruct my mind. You understand that? As a servant of God, you need to go to your duties list. This is your duties list. There's 10 of them. What are you eating today? How are you dressed today? All right? What feast days are you celebrating? Who did you speak to teach to repent and stop their sin? That's the duties of man, of that chosen man, not all nation. No, just you, brother. What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.